Only joking. Welcome live to the Kitzsteinhorn Glacier. My name is Tim Ward, here to take you through the proceedings on what promises to be a truly epic event. We've got one of the world's biggest ever man-made jumps. We've got a huge prize purse, and we've also got a handful of the world's very best free skiers all here to do battle. This is Ritsch's role, but before we get into the action, let's find out a little bit more about the man himself.
Who is Tom Ritsch?
Who is Tom Ritsch?
Who is Tom Ritsch?
Who is Tom Ritsch?
My name is Tom Ritsch. I come from Niedensil.
Tom is an awesome guy.
Just such a lovely person.
Tom Ritsch is one of the nicest guys I've met. He's friendly, he's super polite.
Tom Ritsch, legend.
And also an insanely good skier, you know, he's got the style, he's got the tricks.
He's a super stylish skier.
An amazing skier.
He got his own expression of movement, brings up the vibes.
Pretty much the man of Kitzsteinhorn.
So this is where I grew up. Have been skiing here for my whole life. Whenever I'm home, I'm always skiing Kitzsteinhorn. It offers so many different ways of skiing. There's a big park, nice slopes, and good backcountry. We've already gotten a good amount of snow, luckily, that we were able to build the jump. Right now it's raining down here, but that means it's snowing even more up top. So I'm happy with that.
The name of the event is Ritsch's Roll, and the spot, you know, Tom Ritsch has discovered this insane spot.
I was skiing past it a couple times because I grew up skiing here. I thought that it'd be so sick to build a jump on it one day. And then last year we made it happen for the first time. It's pretty high up, so it gets snow early and the snow also lasts longer. The expectations are pretty high because we have a solid crew of international riders that I've been looking up to for my whole life.
They did proper work on building this thing, it's huge.
Hitting this jump is going to be different than hitting a normal jump because it's got such a special shape. You barely see any of these jumps in snow parks, so I'm really excited to see what's going to go down.
It's kind of a feeling of a park competition, how it used to be with an insanely good lineup of riders. And of course the prize money is high and everyone is eyeballing at that. But the vibes are, yeah, super good.
It's looking insanely dope. Hashtag thank you, Tom.
You know, I've been wanting to hit a setup like this for a really long time. Saw the setup last year and said to myself that there's no way I'm not going to be here this year, and here I am. So, boom, bomb, connect.
There we go. Always nice to find out a little bit more about the man behind this incredible event. Well, as you can see, we're joined in the studio here by, well, a legend in his own right, I would say, Mr. Ole Pavel. Welcome. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much.
Oh.
I gotta say, I'm quite nervous. It's my first time in the studio, especially with someone like you, but I'm super excited to see some action going down.
Well, you listen, you don't have to be nervous, not when you've got the calibre of rider that we've got here. And, you know, looking down the list, it really is a who's who, isn't it? So many contrasting styles.
My name is Beaulieu-Marchand, and I'm from Quebec, Canada.
My name's Tanner Hall, and I've come from Las Vegas, Nevada to get here.
Ferdinand Dahl, I'm from Oppegård, Norway.
My name is Daniel Bacher. I come from Austria.
My name is Tom Ritsch and I'm from Niedensil.
I'm Remco Kayser from Geneva, Switzerland.
My name is Viktor Moosmann and I'm from Austria.
My name is Markus Eder and I'm from South Tyrol, Italy.
Hello, my name is Patrick Schuchter. I'm from Bamberg.
My name is Paddy and I'm here for you guys to remember this session.
And what's the general vibe been then in the athlete area? How's everybody feeling about getting stuck into this project?
I think they don't really feel stuck into this project. They feel super excited.
Yeah.
They're looking next to each other, seeing, yeah, as we mentioned, the variety of riders is really hyping them up, and they can't really wait to put it down.
Oh, very excited for what we're about to witness. Before we get there though, let's find out from the riders about how they're feeling about what's coming up.
Yeah, this event, Ritsch's Roll, It's no joke. This is underground. This is like the most legit shit out. You gotta know people to get here. Like you just don't come here.
So the jump looks awesome. It's that dream jump that I think most of us free skiers dream about. Step up, it just looks perfect.
Ritsch's Roll, the most unique backcountry event in the world.
It looks mental, really. The venue, the jump, yeah, it's out of this earth. I think we're gonna be going to the moon.
It is looking amazing, and the jump is looking huge.
We're gonna see huge air and a lot of different rotatings.
It's a big air contest, but on a man-built jump, way in the backcountry, secret spot, and some insane riders and idols of me are here as well.
It's gonna go to 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
It's nice to see the riders as excited, well, probably more excited than us really, but this jump, I mean, let's talk about it. The elephant in the room here, it's an absolute monster, isn't it?
It's massive, yes. It's very large.
Yeah, it's not the first time that we've been to this particular part of the world. You know, this spot has worked before, but it's never been built like this. What are the riders going to be feeling as they hurtle towards this jump?
So obviously the other elephant in the room is going to be the speed coming in, the guinea pigging, the first tries. But in general, you're going to race in to the bottom, going to hope that your legs will hold the transition and all the compression coming in.
Hope that gym work has paid off.
Yes, for sure. You got to put in that work. And yeah, from the bottom, you're just going to look up against the wall of snow.
And it's going to be quite intimidating, I would have thought. And finally, what does it weigh?
I don't really think that matters.
Yeah, no, that's because to some people it doesn't really matter. And that's the thing with jumps. So listen, I was down there earlier checking it out, getting a close-up viewpoint of this jump, and let me tell you, it is big. Take a look at this. The run-in is 300 metres long. It's pretty steep, so the riders will have plenty of gravity effect on their side. They will have to travel into the kicker at about 100 kilometres per hour, which is really fast. Works out at about 62 miles per hour. The length of the kicker is a phenomenal 20 metres, which is 65.6 feet, or 12.5 of me. Ouch! The height of the kicker is 11 metres, which is approximately 36 feet, slightly less than the height of a Brachiosaurus, and a little bit smaller than a European telephone pole, and the same height as 6 of me. The riders will be launched to the moon at a perfect 55 degrees. It will feel like a cannon, but much smoother. Depending on speed, trajectory, wind effect, and a bit of luck, the riders will travel about 12 metres or 40 feet. These measurements are approximate, so if you are making your own kicker at home, please don't quote me on these, and any liability does end with the jump builder. Legs of Steel will not be accountable for any injury due to imitation. Your statutory rights are not affected. Well, it's a feature that I think even Pablo Picasso would be proud of. Hang that one in the Louvre. It is a work of art, isn't it, this jump? That's what they're going to be doing battle on, but how are they going to be judged? Talk us through the format.
Okay, yeah, the whole session is going to be held in a jam format, meaning the riders can hit the jump as many times as they want, and at the end, the best scores, the best 2 jumps will be counted.
And having that jam format, that like no constraints, almost it leads to the riders don't really like it, do they? Because it's almost disorganised.
I think they actually do like it because that's what the sport is about.
Yeah.
Free jam format, they can drop in whenever they want. They can hit the jump as many times as they want.
Well, it looks, you say hitting the jump, it looks like they're pretty much ready to go here. Do make sure, keep across the conversation, hashtag Ritsch's Roll. Also keep those comments rolling in for either me or Ollie. We'll do our best to get them answered. The speed tests were done yesterday. They were up here almost sniffing the butt of this jump if they were dogs, but they are ready to go here. But before we see any action, we can catch up now with Sheffield-born skier Paddy Graham.
Tom's about to hit the jump. He's the first guy to try it, and well, I mean, it's his jump, so he has to go first. Test it. Tom Ritsch jumping Ritsch's Roll.
funny to hear Paddy say there it's his jump, it's up to him. I mean, how much pressure is Tom under for this to work, do you think?
Definitely a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure here. Incidentally as well, to have this much snow this early on as well in the season is a bit of a luxury, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a gamble, but if it works like this time, then it's a perfect situation for a competition like this.
Yeah, well, we've got these live shots here from the drone. Tom Ritsch will be first to drop. What is going through his head here, and how much is he going to have to send it? So backcountry conditions, as we know here. All eyes on this. As Tom Ritsch, look at the skis. Oh, little bobble in the bottom of the transition. Oh no! Oh, a little bit of a tuck and roll straight from your bedroom as a kid. That is the army roll off the bed. Let's talk us through this. What we've seen here, Ollie.
We've seen a rodeo 900 with a tail grab. He held it from the beginning perfectly. Looked perfect to me, but just that's what's backcountry, I guess, what it's about. If you land, you have to ride it out.
Absolutely, yeah, it's got to be nice and clean. That will be reflected in the scores, which of course we know come in thick and fast and as accurate as ever. So Tom Ritsch there with a bit of a scratch jump. As you mentioned earlier, this is a jam format, so he does get a bit more, he'll get a few more bites at the cherry. Let's listen to what he's saying here.
This is Tom on the mic. I think if you got fast skis, you're good. I didn't go super big, but big enough to have a nice landing. I couldn't ride out quite well, but yeah, it's doable.
Well, nice to see him helping out his fellow competitors there. Next in, I think we've got Markus Eder.
Ritsch's roll is the freaking all-time event of the season. I've been preparing like crazy for this, and yeah, I hope my body's gonna hold up so I can take home all the prize money.
Well, prize money definitely up for grabs, one of the biggest prize purses of all time. What's it going to take? What's Markus going to have to do, Ollie, to take the win here?
Land his tricks.
Absolutely. What type of skier is Markus? He's super versatile, isn't he?
And yeah, I think he's the most versatile skier there is.
All right, dropping in then for his first hit at Ritsch's roll here. Look how fast this is. Taking it very easy. Oh! The director cut away there from the drone. I thought he was going to revert that, but he didn't. He managed to hold it in. Look how much it means to him.
It means a lot, especially on this jump that early in the session.
Dude, that feeling! How crazy is that fucking feeling?
I mean, he's done a lot in this sport. If he's saying it feels good, then it must feel good. Nice Japan grab. It's Japan, isn't it?
Nope, it isn't. It looks like a critical poked.
Looks similar, don't they, the way they grab?
Not really.
Right, straight back to the top again. Remco. Remco Kayser, the Swiss skier, dropping in. You can hear the wind on his microphone. Oh! And he's dropped that one.
Tricky. It looked like he came up a little short.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had the speed there.
Still, I guess every rider is just happy to get the first one off their chest and get the session going.
Not enough.
Whoa, maybe the compression nearly took him out there.
Holy shit.
Big thank you to our sponsors, Volkel, Marker and Kitzsteinhorn for hosting us here in the Austrian Alps.
I have so many tricks in my mind, so hopefully I can do it on this beautiful jump.
Patrick Schuchter then from Austria will be next to drop. Bit of an unknown quantity really, Patrick. He feels quite lucky to be here, doesn't he?
He is super hyped and excited, especially with these riders around.
It's not every day you get to drop in alongside your heroes like Tanner Hall there.
Athlete on course.
You can hear the rider mics Working away, giving us a real behind the scenes. As Patrick hits his first, it's massive! Oh, he's gone huge!
Holy moly.
Wow.
Listen to the
was a
whoops
Kayser,
from the right.
Holy shit!
And the rider Mike's giving us a real insight there. Well, we'll have a bit of a time delay while we search for a ski. Look how slow he had to do that. Oh my goodness, 20.99. It's a scratch jump for sure, but whoa! He would have felt like he was shot out of a cannon there, wouldn't he?
I don't think he has ever been in the air for that long in his whole life.
Oh my goodness, it made me feel a little bit sick in the stomach, that drone shot. You can see him hanging around here. Shift Apple 3. Screen print that one for a desktop picture. Goodness me.
Judges definitely rewarding the airtime though.
Absolutely. Well, a little bit more on the judges later on as we see Paddy Graham hiking up there. So earlier on we saw the skiers very much looking forward to this. One of the faces was a Mr. Daniel Backer. Now, he's not actually skiing today, is he, Ollie? Is he nervous to hit this big jump, do you think?
Nah, definitely not. He's not nervous. We're talking about Daniel Bacher here, MVP of last year's session. He unfortunately caught a cold, and to hit this jump you have to be 100%.
Absolutely. So the session warming up nicely. Ferdinand Dahl also hiking up ready for his first hit of this behemoth of a jump as we welcome a true living legend to Ritsch's role in Mr. Tannerhall, the multiple X Games medalist then. In for his first look at the stance. He's going to feel like he's squat thrusting an elephant through that transition. Oh my goodness!
Oh, shit.
1.5 to the neck!
Oh my god, that's... What is he saying?
What happened?
That's took the wind out of his sails for sure. Well, 4.2.
Woo!
Perfect score.
Holy shit.
Just a 4.20 for Tannerhall.
What a coincidence.
Oh, he's done it there. I mean, he could have tucked and probably got 3 around, couldn't he?
Easily. I think he might have been just
Patrick, you
surprised
just
by the
went,
landing.
I don't understand what just happened, bro. You were 30 feet above the...
Did you hear Tannerhall there? He's still giving Patrick props for how big Patrick went.
My name is Paddy Graham. This is such a unique jump. I think you're going to see some things that have never been done before, but most importantly, people are going to be going big.
Well, people are going big, Paddy. We've already seen Shukta go absolutely astronomical. Well, Paddy Graham from the UK spends his time now in Innsbruck.
Okay.
One of the co-founders of the Legs of Steel crew that actually created this jump. Paddy actually had a knee injury. He's doing well to even ski this jump, isn't he?
Yeah, totally. I had a chat with him earlier and he said this jump is basically the first jump he's been hitting after the rehab.
Oh, there's the signature 777.
To go in with that needs balls for sure.
Let's see the scores. You can hear him there, booster. 20.19 points. The live radio mics are so good. You get an instant insight into the psyche of these skiers.
This is my first official competition against Tannerhall, so I'm trying to step in for Simon as his arch nemesis.
Arch nemesis, Ferdinand Dahl. Well, what a way to put yourself out there, the Norwegian skier. Bringing a lot of speed into this first jump. Oh, nice. Little wobble at the end. The style points might be deducted there. Solid start for him, Ollie.
Yeah, I would say solid start. In-run looked quite comfortable on the in-run. I think the most comfortable so far. And yeah, just goes in with a big old 3.
There we go, 67.51. Second place for Ferdinand Dahl.
Yeah, there you can see judges pay attention to style, to slower spins. Judging is as accurate as we would have expected.
Well.
I came all the way from Whistler, BC just for this event.
Well, he has indeed, via a clutch of bronze, silver medals in X Games. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. What can he do as he steps up his backcountry contest pursuit? That is massive! Oh, it was almost deceptive, that. Huge double cork.
A double cork 7, I would say the trick ABM is famous for. He brought it to X Games, big air, slope style. He even did triple on that one. It's his favorite axis.
Really nice style. Held the grab for ages. Not as big as some of the other skiers we've seen.
Oh, fuck. See what the score is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
What happened?
It's not going to cut it.
Yeah, that's funny. He says it's not going to cut it there, but he's 76.6. It's not a bad start, is it, for ABM? Been a bit harsh on himself there.
Yeah, I guess he came up a little short and he wants to step it up and go bigger.
Oh, like Viktor. Oh, big 540. I think that would have cut it on a park jump, but in these backcountry conditions, you cannot be landing like that, can you?
No, land and switch in the BC is masterclass.
Always when you see the tomahawk in full effect, and certainly in super slow-mo like that, you realise just the G-forces these bodies are going through. He's going to be really hurt after that, isn't he? He's going to be really hurt.
No, he's a warrior.
Is he?
He's straight back up on his feet already.
Oh, he is. He's straight up.
Yeah.
Well, Ollie, I think it's very fair to say a provisional leaderboard here after the first runs. Markus Eder in top place there, 84.48. ABM with 76.76. Ferdinand Dahl with a 67.51. That rounds out the top three, but it is only the first jumps. Now they've got a feel for it. They're really going to rip the lid off to go for that prize money, the biggest prize money, or certainly one of the biggest prize monies we've seen in skiing. And whilst Viktor searches for his ski there, I think we can check in with a few of the comments that we've had coming in. Obviously, we've got this incredible super slow-mo HD footage beamed live to you, as well as the onboard footage. And of course, everybody loves a drone, don't they? We've got one of the best drone pilots in the world here. So good, in fact, look at this. Little wave here, but you can just beckon it in. Come on, come and see us. You'll absolutely love this. I love this. This is incredible. Look at this thing. It's like a little dog. It's you got to just be careful. Whoa! Off it. So good. Oh, absolutely incredible. So back to the top. We got the next rider ready to go, which is, of course, Mr. Tom Ritsch, the designer, creator, the man of the moment here. Ollie, second jump for him. What's he got to do here?
I guess just put it down, ride it out. He had a good first trick.
Oh, silky!
He changed it up. Went from 9 straight to double 12.
Wow, well, it's well, it just makes sense, doesn't it? There's the first jump. There's one. There's two. There's three, and he's just over the knuckle. But you can see that well, look how quick the scores come in there. 86.14 for Tom Ritsch here at Ritsch's Roll, the world's first live backcountry freestyle ski big air event. Oh, and they're coming thick and fast. Ferdinand Dahl then for his second.
Cruising on the in-run.
Yeah, he's really enjoying it, isn't he? Oh, he's gone too big, hasn't he, almost?
Yeah, I guess he just, went bigger than he thought, had more airtime than he thought. Still, he took off and started holding the grab.
Oh, he looks devastated with that, didn't he? The way he just skied off. 15.78. I was going to say there, Ollie, it's like they know the speed now, so we're going to start to see the level of tricks go up, aren't we?
Oh yeah, they're going to feel more and more comfortable. You've seen it with Tom going for a 12, you're not really going for that trick.
Okay, it's time for a few of your questions. We've had one here from Front Flip Philly saying, why aren't we seeing more front flips?
I hope we will.
I hope we will as well. I quite like that. We've had one here saying, I've built bigger jumps than that. I doubt that. There's quite a lot of man hours has gone into this one. Says Dan Stevens, why is a snowboarder presenting a ski contest?
Good question.
It's not a great question. No, I've got pedigree, kind of. That's really hurtful, Dan. Thank you. And finally, is this live? That says. Well, I would have read that out, would I, if I knew that? Back to the top, it is Patrick Schuchter. Give us a bit more info on Pat then, Ollie. What type of skier are we looking at here?
We're looking at a young kid from Kitzsteinhorn, local shredder. Good friend of Tom, and he helped building the jump because the others didn't come.
So, bit of inside knowledge here. 71.42. He's chucked this big double 7 here, hasn't he? Let go of the grab a little bit early. I think the scoring system will have penalised him for that, won't it?
Yeah, it did. Still, he landed a double second hit.
Yeah.
I think by now he blew some minds of some riders there in the field.
Well, it's 92.4 combined for Patrick Schuchter's second place. And look at Markus, Eder's got massive punch front. Oh my goodness, well there was the front flip that you wanted, but I think we expected it in the air rather than a gymnast style. Oh no, oh that's devastated. Gone, that'll be in the valley in an hour, no problem. Goodness me. Oh.
Yeah, that's the other thing about the backcountry.
Well, what went wrong for Markus Eder here?
He just went massive. He went so big. I think a tricky part of the jump is also the more pop you take or the less it really ends up in a lot more or a lot less meters or time in the air.
Yeah. Oh, and he just goes straight through the front, doesn't he?
Oh, dude.
That looked huge.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I think the score is obviously scratched. He's been a bit sceptical with the scoring system.
Wow. Incredible feeling.
So we will use the pause in the proceedings here to give you a little behind the scenes action and just address a few of the comments that have come in, because quite a few saying here that the judging has been so spot on. Well, spoiler alert, there aren't any judges, are there? Talk us through the judging. It's slightly different here, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so far all we can definitely say is every single score has met the trick perfectly.
Yeah.
So that is really very rare for a contest.
It really is. And why is it so rare? Well, I've just been told that you're in for a little bit of a treat. Here's a little look at how the scoring system has been so precise.
Lexosil has discovered a big gap in the market of judging systems. There's been lots of mistakes lately.
Even though the judging over the past few years has improved, unfortunately, we've seen some problems even in big events like the X Games and the Olympics.
We've funded research on the so-called biomechanical judging system, which is, in summary, a state-of-the-art artificial intelligence scoring and evaluation system for free skiing. We hope that the biomechanical judging system will change free skiing forever, and the main point is to take the human subjectivity out of judging completely.
We use small sensors which are placed on the athlete. On top of this, we place these sensors on the rider's equipment. So these sensors are on their helmet, on their skis. So all the data from the software now gets sent over to our processing unit. And finally, this gives us an exact 3D picture of what the rider's body, their head, and the skis are doing. Style is deeply integrated in the genes of our system. We used old ski movies, used these tricks as kind of a style barometer.
There has been tons and tons of work went into it. Basically 5 years of analyzing every single trick that has been done on the planet, and we injected all of this information into one gigantic big data cloud.
And on top of this, we used our new technology and had stylish riders to use our new device.
It's 99.972% accurate, according to our latest data. The Ritsch's roll is the final big test, the last piece of the puzzle. After years and years of research, and we're very happy to finally put our system to the test, and yeah, hopefully change free skiing forever. Especially in this case, the biomechanical judging system will 100% eliminate the losers and create one winner. That means if you really like Markus Eder, it doesn't matter anymore as a judge, because that system is really here to bring justice to free skiing.
Bringing the justice back to free skiing. I mean, it's big words, but Toby's right there, isn't he, Ole? You know, you need to eliminate that subjectivity.
Yeah, exactly that. And you just have to imagine 1/10 of a point can make a difference. It can change the whole career of a skier, so better be accurate.
Well, judging discrepancies, they've been talk of the pub table for years, but looks like it might be something that's eliminated as we move on. And talking of moving on, we've got Tanner Hall right at the top.
With like the crew of kids that we got here, it's very diverse, big age gaps, you know, big style gaps, generation gaps and shit, but it's lit because we're all coming together and it's gonna be fun as fuck.
Well, apologies if you're under the age of 12 years of, if you're under the age of 12, your mum and dad will explain what he's just said there, but always competitive, isn't he? He took a heavy slam on that first jump, but currently in last place. What's Tanner got to do here, Ollie?
He's got to step it up. I think he came here with one goal.
Let's see. Oh!
I think that's the Tanner Hall everybody knows and has seen in the past.
He stomped that big double flip for him, grabbing onto the knees. 69, 69, because that's almost like a 6 and a 9 in the air. There's two of them, it's a double, but...
Perfect.
I just don't think he's got a triple in him.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Looking at the comfort he has with the doubles, he's going to step it up soon.
Probably a quad. Probably a quint. You could keep going, couldn't you?
Who knows?
I'm kind of like ready and scared.
Ready and scared. Well, currently in 7th place. I'd say we're about 8/16ths through the contest. First score trick was a 33.33. Needs a big one to vault into that leaderboard. Ollie, what can we expect here?
Big things.
Oh my goodness!
Viktor is a really interesting rider. Not a lot of people know him. I would say in the scene, he's the rider's favorite, sort of.
Now, I think that actually was a Japan grab, wasn't it? No.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Nope. It was a mute.
Took him a couple of bites at the cherry there. 82.65 is the AI scoring system for that.
I want to win this shit.
Well, he puts him into first place, so it is a big score for him. And as we start to see these scores getting added together, remember 2 jumps with the best 2 counting. Remco Kayser, the Swiss skier. Yeah, crashed his first. Oh, and his second.
Tricky one.
Please check your scores. AI system just sent you the score from the last run. I would like to confirm the score. Thank you.
Computer scoring. Like seriously, I thought those Lexus team guys were cool, but...
Oh, it's a big old crash, that. That is a big old digger.
Classic BC Tomahawk.
He could be okay.
Yeah.
That's what I would have said, actually, yeah. I think he would be okay. So Patrick Schuchter then.
I think by now he has really surprised the riders' field.
Yeah, that everybody knows about young Pat, don't they? Currently in 3rd place. Looking to turn the thumb screw here. Oh, solid. So now this is a mute, isn't it? Safety. Mute, what is it?
It's a safety.
Safety.
You're right, you're getting there.
All right.
1 second, AI system has to reboot.
So they're rebooting the AI system, you can hear there. 54.2 for the score. So current standings then, Markus Eder just bumped out of that Austrian podium so far with Tom Ritsch in 3rd, Viktor Moosmann in 2nd, but the youngster, local boy, Patrick Schuchter in 1st place. Ollie, I mean, that's a surprise, isn't it? As we take a look at the ZipFixx recap here. Ollie, talk us through some of these incredible pictures. What's been your highlight so far?
I think Markus is definitely up there. First hit, straight 205 landing switch. Then we got ABM coming a little short, but still first hit 777. I think that's unmatched. Then we got Tom Ritsch 12 landing in the perfect spot to ride that one out. A little short, but sometimes in the BC you sometimes just have to land a little shorter to ride it out.
He wouldn't have even known he'd taken off there. That'd have been so smooth for him. Well, the biggest prize purse ever seen in freestyle skiing, $100,000 up for grabs. All coming courtesy of our sponsors, ZipFixx.
When every second counts. ZipFixx. Easy to apply, repairs any broken zip in seconds. In regular and now family size. ZipFixx products are approved by the Zip Alignment Commission. Do not use ZipFixx near children or animals. Always read the instructions.
Wow, what an incredible product. I have a lot of trouble with my zips, and this just looks like the one-stop solution. I'll definitely be getting some of that. How about you?
I never really had problems with my zips, but it's always nice to see companies coming in with a budget as big as this one.
Yeah, well, it's absolutely helping for sure. Right then, Mr. Tanner Hall, not waiting for anybody. Look how fast he's coming down this run-in for his third jump here. And he chucks a massive, what is it, a backflip? Is it a flat 360?
Exactly that, a flat 3.
Yeah.
Classic trick of Tanner Hall, legendary trick.
Oh, really nice style. A little bit better for sure. You can hear him say, a little bit better for sure, just 50 points.
I mean, it was an easy trick. It's a lower spin and he stepped it down, but I think he is still getting ready for the big stuff for sure.
So Paddy Graham, who has not really put it down, he's got that GoPro on his head. And we can cut live to that, I'm being told.
Let's see
Yeah, there we go. Look at this shot now.
Yeah, let's see what he has. I mean, we talked about earlier, Paddy hasn't been spending that much time on his skis. Still looks solid in the air and just can't ride it out.
777 again.
Signature double flat.
No points on that one.
2022 other points. Oh, he's come up real short. He checked the score on his phone via the app.
That prize money's getting further.
So Markus Eder next in the Italian then, looking to currently in 5th place as things stand.
Excited to see what he has to offer. Oh, looks like he went for a different type of trick. He went for the 10 earlier. Now we see him doing a 3.
Yeah, really stylish. He's going to be testing that scoring system, isn't he? There, really tweaking the grab hard. Was dislocating his ACLs there on that bad boy. 36 points.
Yeah, seems like a tactical move of Markus here.
So Ferdinand, Dahl, the Norwegian, currently in 6th place. Oh!
Didn't even look like he landed.
720 with the nose grab. 72.01 points for Ferdinand Dahl. I think that does indeed put him into 1st place. So the rider's really upping the ante here for this $100,000. Tom Ritsch, oh!
Unfortunately, he couldn't get the double bio. Looked like he sort of missed the takeoff a little bit and got into a weird axis.
We can see how quickly the rider, they're trying to get as many jumps in as they can here to make their best 2 count. Tanner Hall, what has he got? Oh!
That was unfortunate. A little bit of a cut in the air. Now we see the drone.
He nearly cuts the drone in half there, doesn't he? 16.2 are the points for that fall.
Now we got Patrick back up. Let's see.
Second and third tricks are working for him. Currently in second place with a 125.6.
Would you rather have real life judges?
Oh, and this is huge. Oh my goodness!
That was perfection on the dub 10.
But at least you can say, yeah, it's
Gets the
there,
safety,
computer says.
tweaks it out.
The other day a message came up, bad style.
82.5. High score for Patrick, but well deserved. I think he's still blowing minds.
Well, that's going to be first place indeed. Yes, it is. Knocks Ferdy out of first. And you can hear on the rider mics, bit of discrepancy about this scoring system. That might be Markus. Have to get confirmation of that as we watch ABM now. Oh, well, look how quick the scores are coming in here. There's no way he's landed that. We didn't get to see it. The director didn't cut to the landing cam, but we can see it here from the drone. No, back slapper. Well, the action here coming thick and fast. Again, another couple of comments here talking about, one here about the compression of the jump. The thing is with it, when you've got to jump this big ollie, it's kind of, you've got the long transition.
Tim, one thing I'd really appreciate if you stop talking at me, because I feel like this is the moment where my expertise comes in.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, talk us through the compression.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
So I feel like riders coming in super hot, and the compression is the key part of the build. And as long as the transition is smooth, you can actually focus on the jump you're going to do, other than having a tricky transition where you just have to focus on that and then being at the end of the jump not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'd have said as well. Right then, thank you for the comments, keep them coming in. It's back to the top, our next rider ready to go.
We got Remco straight out of Switzerland again.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Now
looked really well, and he looks happy. We didn't really see the landing, but he was riding it out.
63, yeah, look at that. 63.
Decent score. I think he was just really happy to get it out of the way.
How the fuck should a computer judge your style? Doesn't have anything.
Nice to get these live drone shots, courtesy of some of the best flyers in the world. Paddy Graham.
When it's like, you know, when the message came up, oh, your style was not good enough. You know, fuck that shit.
Now trying to improve on last place. Come on, Paddy.
Yes.
There it is. Well, when he does them, or when he puts them down, they are done so perfectly. 79.77 from the AI scoring system.
You can tell he is happy now and relieved, because this hike has been quite a hustle. So every time you go up there, you just pray you're gonna land the next trick.
How fast do you think they're going down here? Look at Patrick here, currently in first place.
Doesn't seem like Patrick is getting any tired.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
That was crazy.
What even was that?
It seems like he went for a triple. I think it looks like he almost got lost in the air. He wanted to go for 16 because he's just tucking in for another. That really shows how comfortable he feels on that jump by now.
Ollie, business end of the competition now. This is it. They've got to make these jumps count. What does it take to get into that top 3?
I mean, they need high scores to win.
Yeah. Land those tricks.
Land tricks.
Land
get high
those
scores.
Tricks. So, Ferdy, the Norwegian, definitely got his eyes on that ZipFixx prize money. Currently in second. He's 14 points behind. Oh, it was solid.
Different grab on the 7.
And has he gone to he's spanned both right and left way, has he?
No,
same way.
He didn't. It was right.
Yeah. 72.69 there.
Sometimes they give like electric shocks. That's not so cool.
Really solid grab there. And that's what the BS system loves, isn't it?
Yes.
Likes to recognise that grab is being held.
Exactly. That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
We got Tanner back on top.
Looked like he'd gone from a little bit higher up there. Currently in 5th place. We're going to see the triple.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness!
Stop!
Holy moly. Tanner Hall putting it down. That's what he came for. the lion.
Woo! Yeah! Wow, that felt good. Little cowboy style with the legs wide open, but who gives a fuck? Fuck, I gotta figure out a way to go faster up that. Cause I'd like to do one more in there, you know? I really would.
Nice to hear from Tanner Hall there.
Yeah, let me go check myself with Tanner, talk to him.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've got this then. Little shout out here to Volkel, Markus, and of course Kitzsteinhorn for hosting us. If you are just joining us, where on earth have you been for this live backcountry ski big air invitational? The brainchild of this man here, Tom Ritsch. Oh, you can hear him. Oh, he didn't like it, did he? He did land it, put it down. Big 360, or a 7, or I think maybe a 10 actually. Not grabbing that, can't see this really putting him anywhere near the top spot. 84.99, straight into the lead then for Tom Ritsch. Wow, that's the BS system catching me off guard a little bit there. And oh, we can hear from Ollie and Tanner Hall now.
Okay, so we're just catching up with Tanner, who just landed one of the big tricks of today. And we're just asking, how are you feeling, Tanner?
Feeling pretty damn good.
How about the jump?
The jump's pretty damn good too.
And how about the speed going into it?
Speed's pretty fucking fast.
There, you hear it. One more question. What do you think about the judging system so far? It's done its job?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Man of quick words. Going back to the studio.
Thank you, Ollie. Clearly no journalistic degree on his CV. So ABM will be next in. Currently in 7th place. The man that has a clutch of bronze. You can hear on the ride. I'm like, oh, it's huge! What a jump from ABM. If that doesn't put him into the lead, I don't know what in. Ollie, quickly join us here. Oh, 94.19. What a huge trick. Double grab on that as well.
Insane. I watched it walking back into the booth and he just disappeared behind the landing.
It's going to be doubles, triples, and they're going to spin a lot. I'll try to do the same.
Well, the action coming so thick and fast, we've missed. ABM vaulted into 2nd place there. So Remco dropping in then as we hurtle towards not only the end of this contest, but also the end of this jump, and it's huge!
Big flat 7, or rodeo as some might say.
Well, that's the debate, isn't it?
It is a big argument. We would need some more experts for that one.
72.72 are the points for Remco. I don't think that will trouble the top 3. Still Tom Ritsch from ABM and Tanner Hall. Markus Eder might be the last, looking at the timings, maybe might be his last jump. Let's just see. 7th place at the minute.
Can really see the drone going fast. I talked to him earlier and he said it has been the fastest he's ever been going into a jump.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful from Markus Eder. And if that doesn't trouble the podium, that will definitely be 1st place.
Yeah, that was perfection of Markus right there. Cabbing the blunt.
Well, he's been sceptical with the BS scoring system, but he'll be straight on the app to check that one out. I'm sure he will be happy.
Crazy, almost falling over, but
finding that sweet spot. And you've got to say the drone shots have been phenomenal. Look at this. Brilliant. Shout out to the drone pilots. And that's us. Look, there's the studio there. That's us on the drone. Hey, Mom, I'm on telly. Oh, fuck. Is he all right?
Well, that's that then. We have to get it rolling. Toby, send the next one. I think he can ride down, he should be fine.
Sorry.
Heavy research on the bioelectrical judging system.
Alex is like, I'll just reverse it. No. Ah. Wait.
I mean, ZipFixx fixes life, not just zips.
Oh, what? Paddy, look at the score. Man, look at the score.
Show me the score.
Look at the score.
Bloody hell, so many points.
Yes!
Holy shit. Biometrical judging system.
ZipFixx in regular and family size. And now, platoon size.
ZipFixx sounds like a great product, but I use buttons.
Yeah, I'm super happy about the system. I can just put on all the stuff, calibrate it with the application, and it's super easy to know exactly which rotation I'm doing out there.
Only used in a well-ventilated area. May cause blindness and birth defects. Do not taunt ZipFixx.
Shit's getting kind of corny out there and kind of stale a little bit, if you ask me, in the world of competition, just because the pro level contests are all going down just because these FIS contests are going up. And right here, what we got going on, this is like preserving the culture and preserving like the good feelings of why we all do this.